D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So I recently reached 5,000 subscribers. Thank you again for that. I really appreciate it. I can't tell you how much it means to me. That there's like 5,000 of you, and half of those are my mother. But that actually care about what I have to say. Most of the time, I don't care what I have to say. So I'm happy that you guys do. So I thought I'd do a Q&A. Maybe I'll do these more often. I don't know. I asked you guys to send me some questions. Some of you did, not too many of you. It's totally cool. I get it. I don't want to know anything about me either. But you did send me questions and I decided to, I was going to answer them. I was going to wait a little bit, but I didn't. I obviously didn't. But I'm going to answer these now and everything. And yeah, we'll just do this and we'll get to it. Okay. All right. So question number 1. How old are you? Ugh, I hate that you asked me this question. I don't mind telling my age. I'm 38. I just don't like getting old. Getting old sucks. But I don't like, my biggest thing, I don't mind getting old. I just don't like looking old. Like I'm getting gray hairs and everything. Maybe I'll be like a silver fox and everything, but like it's like, look at my beard. Yeah, I just don't like looking old. That's my only thing. I don't mind getting old. It's just it sucks. Okay, question number 2. Why don't you answer all your comments? I've said this before, but it's not that I don't want to. It's just I only take out about a half hour every week to answer comments, usually on a Monday like today. And I don't get to all of them, and I'm sorry for that. It's not that I don't want to. It's just like I'm trying to like juggle a lot of things. I have 2 children and a wife, and I'm trying to be present as a father to my kids. So I'm trying to pay attention to them, not just sitting them in front of the TV. Although sometimes I do that some days, when I have stuff around the house I got to get done and stuff. But I'll try to do better, but I'm sorry if I didn't get to your comment. I apologize. What is your theme music from? That is called, it's like the first couple of seconds of the song called Slushiest from the movie Home. I just took like the first like 7 seconds and then just looped it and everything. So, or maybe it's the first 6 seconds. I can't remember, but I just looped it to do don 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 don. That, yeah, that's all I did. So it's called Slushiest. Okay. What's the worst thing anyone has said in the comments? Oh, okay. This was okay. So I have 2 children. My daughter is my oldest one. And when she was 4, I did a video with her and I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. And in the video, somebody called her retarded. And it didn't upset me. It more or less just, I was, I had commented back. I replied to them and I said, along the lines of, she's 4 and she can't defend herself. And I don't think it's right for you to attack a child just because you're mad at me. I was like, I said something along the lines of, you only said that to hurt my feelings, and you're not hurting my feelings. I just don't know why you're a grown person, why you would attack a child, a 4-year-old. At the time she was 4. So that's the worst thing anybody's ever said to me, said in the comments section. I don't, other than that, like people say mean things all the time. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm not one of those people. I've got I picked up a really good pair of thick skin at Walmart one time, and I've been wearing it ever since. So, I mean, people say some hardcore stuff and I'm just like, okay, like people tell me to end myself and I'm all like, over this, what? Like people will be like, you should kill yourself. And I'm like, because I didn't like this trailer. I don't think that's worthy enough. So yeah, some people get super upset about nothing. Okay. Can you speak any other languages? No, I can speak English. I did Spanish for a hot minute. I wish I would have kept up with it. Spanish is my second favorite language behind English. It's so beautiful. Yeah, I can say very little things, but not enough to where if you drop me in the middle of a Spanish speaking city, I couldn't get around. So that's all I got. Who is your best friend? Well, if we're going to answer this, well, my wife is my best friend. But if we're going to answer this, like, you can't say your wife. Male wise, it's my twin brother, Marlon. Me and him just get along, obviously, because we're twins. I know some twins that don't get along, but we do. And, yeah, I can tell him anything. We talk about a lot of stuff. Female wise, besides my wife, it is my friend Tiffany. She's great. I love her. We've just been friends since high school. We met each other in high school, so she's really, really great. Why is your name MatCat 83? Okay, so this was given to me by my oldest brother. So there is a documentary called Guys and Dolls, and I think it's on the BBC. I don't know, but it's about grown men that have relationships with their real dolls. And one of the men on there is called Dave Cat. And at the time, he was in a relationship with Shishong, his real doll. He's no longer in a relationship with her, from what I understand. And so my brother, he would give me crap because at the time I was single, and I was kind of picky with who I dated, as far as a relationship goes. Which, I mean, aren't we all a little picky sometimes? Anyways, but he's like, you're the new Dave Cat, but you're Matt Cat and everything. So he's kept calling me that. And then 83 is the year I was born. So yeah. So that is why I'm called Matt Cat 83. It just stuck, and it's just been there forever. What director do you think had the best style of directing for you? I think it has the best directing. Yeah, that's a good question. Off the top of my head, I'll just say Peter Jackson, just because I think that I really like his style of directing. I also like Guillermo del Toro. I think that he's got like a darker sense of directing wise, though. I mean, there's his like style, but like directing wise, I don't know. I have to think about that. That's a hardcore question. I wasn't prepared for it. Sorry. I'll just say Peter Jackson for right now off the top of my head. I don't have too many other answers for that. I'm sorry. Who's your favorite Disney princess? Ariel. Easily done. Ariel. She's the best. She's awesome. I love that movie. Who's your favorite fictional character, male and female? Ooh. I mean, I don't. Okay, I don't really know off the top of my head for that one either, but I'll just say, okay, so I'll say for male, it's Aragorn from Lord of the Rings. I think he's a really good male figure in fiction. I really like him a lot. And then for female, I'll have to say Leia Organa, Princess Leia. I think she's great. She's strong, got a good head on her shoulders. She's a good leader, all that good stuff. So yeah, I'll say Aragorn and Leia. Yeah, let's do that. Would you ever start an OnlyFans? Funny you should ask that. Yes, I would. I would totally start an OnlyFans, but my wife has said no. But I'm not going to start an OnlyFans. I'm not going to, but I would at the same time. I'm not going to, but I would. Anyways, favorite Disney movie. I'm going to assume that that's animated, and I'm just going to say The Little Mermaid because yeah, I love that movie. Gosh, I remember when I bought it, my mom bought it for me. I remember, I think we were at Kmart. We were at Kmart, and it was in the VHS, the big tape thing. And I loved it. I was so excited when we got it. Oh my gosh, I was so excited. Okay. Why is your channel such a mess? I don't know. I'm just lucky, I guess. I don't know. I think it used to be a bigger mess than it is now. I think that Because when I first started, I used to just do whatever, I would just, do, like if I got a new action figure or whatever, or I got, I read a book, I would do book reviews and stuff like that. And all that stuff. So then I was just like, I just was throwing everything at the wall to see what it was that I liked and what I wanted to talk about and everything. And I wanted to talk about everything. And so so I've just narrowed it down to 5 things that I'm going to cover, but I do entertainment news. Like every week on Sundays, I do week in review where I just do 3 entertainment stories that I find interesting. And then we discuss them down below. But other than that, I cover Harry Potter, Star Trek, Star Wars, Marvel and DC, or Marvel and DC. And then what was the 5th one? I can't remember off the top of my head. Maybe the 5th one was entertainment news. I just cover those things. So yeah, those are just the things I cover. And if it's anything to do with that, then I try to get into it and stuff. So that's the thing. I mean, if you think my channel's a mess, that's fine. That's fine. I'm totally cool with it. What's the craziest thing you've ever done drunk? Okay. I was 20 something, like 24, 23, something like that. I was with my friend Tiffany, the best friend and everything. We went to a bar and a club, and I got so hammered. I dance battled some dude. I grinded up on like an 80-year-old woman. I threw up all over a table, got kicked out, could not drive home. Tiffany had to drive home. I'm pretty sure she was tipsy. Then I passed out in my front lawn. So I would say that's the craziest thing. I don't know of anything else that I've done, but yeah, that was super fun times, super fun times. What person in Hollywood do you respect the most but dislike their art? Ooh, I would have to say probably Tyler Perry. I don't like his movies or his TV shows. They're just not for me. But I do respect him for, he's given work to actors that I like, and I respect him for that. So, and I respect, he's just playing the game like the rest of us. He said this, he makes movies for a specific art, or for a specific people. He makes, for a specific group of people. And and that's who he makes these movies for. And me, I go, I respect that. So even though I do personally like for Medea movies, I don't like his Medea movies. I don't think they're good. I don't think they're good at all. My twin brother, however, he loves the Medea movies. So I'm all like, hey, this is not for me, And Tyler Perry, if he's writing it and directing it and making it and all that good stuff, and then he's putting it out there and people are enjoying it, then I say good for you. I wish nothing but the best for people, even if I don't like what you make / what you do. I still just wish nothing for the best for people, because sometimes that's what you got to do. You got to throw your art out there, and if the world accepts it, great. If they just throw it back at you, you just go, all right, maybe I need to try something different. What are you a diehard fan of? Oh, Harry Potter. Look at this office. I mean, I'm not even done. That's a Hulk hand. But yeah, this is just all this Harry Potter stuff. There's more like over here and then like over here and stuff. But Harry Potter, that's my #1 jam. I love Harry Potter. I can't get enough of it. Yeah, I just love that whole world, everything. All right, what's your food guilty pleasure? Ooh, simple. Oreos. I love Oreos. They are delicious. I usually, because I don't like to gorge when I eat, as far as like snacking goes. When I have meals, I usually just eat something, and then when the next meal comes, if I'm hungry during meals, or if I like wake up in the middle of the night and I'm hungry, I eat an apple. Like I just cut up an apple, and then I just eat that. And I'm like, okay, this will just have to hold me over until the next meal. But if I do ever, have a guilty pleasure, it's Oreos. Oh my God, I love Oreos. And I only eat 6 at a time. Only 6 at a time, because more than 6 is just too many. I think that's a serving, but that more than 6, that's just too much. It's just too much. You have to stop yourself at some point in time. All right. What superpower would you like to have? Ooh, so telekinesis has always been on the top of my list forever. Jean Grey is my favorite X-Men, and mutant. But and I like how she like lifts stuff and she like throws stuff or stops something coming at her and everything. I love that. I love all that crap. But lately, I've been thinking about technokinesis, just being able to like communicate through computer, because like we live in a time where technology and like all this stuff. I mean, how crazy would it be if you could just like like I could just touch my computer and just like go into the internet, but like not go into the internet, but like just like you know change your bank account because you decided to mess with me, and me be like, okay, cool, hey, it's cool, now you have negative $1 million, punk, don't mess with me again, kind of thing. So I've thought about that. So it's either telekinesis or technokinesis, because when you have technokinesis, you can't really protect yourself, but telekinesis you can. You'd be like, stop you, kind of thing. So that's fairly good fun. All right. Where do you live? Ooh, I live in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Come get me. It's a pretty big, it's this, I think it's the second most populated city in Michigan. So good luck. Good luck. It's don't come get me. Don't come get me. I have no interest in that. What's your go-to order at Qdoba? Ooh, I don't really go to Qdoba that much. I mean, I would just get whatever, like a rice bowl or whatever, or a burrito. I don't know. I don't really. Ooh, I do like their chips. Their chips and the and everything. Those are delicious. Those chips, I could eat like those chips all day, every day. Yeah, those are definitely my favorite. But I guess a bowl, a beef bowl. Is that a thing? I don't know. All right. Favorite fast food restaurant and how often do you go? Ooh, okay. So my favorite fast food restaurant. So I would say probably Popeyes. I love Popeyes. It's delicious. It's so good. How often do I go? Not often, because that crap is not good for you. It's not good for you at all. But I would go every day if it was like, if they were like, oh, this breaded chicken is so healthy for you. I'd be all like, yay. But yeah, Popeyes is probably my favorite fast food restaurant. It's so good. It's so good. They got the red beans and rice. That's like my favorite too. I love it. All right. What's your biggest insecurity? Ooh, it's simple. My weight. I have body dysmorphia, like hardcore. I am constantly just worried about it. So I mean, like, I'm not to the point where I have like an eating disorder. I'm not like to that point, but I do worry about it a lot. So I'm conscientious about it, constantly. So, I just, yeah, my weight is my biggest insecurity. What's your favorite apocalyptic movie? Ooh, I don't know. That's like pretty hardcore as far as like I have to think about it. But if you want an answer right now off the top of my head, I'll just say Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Just because like A, it's such a good movie, and B, like I just like the whole, you like see this the little things flying over and the little robots and everything. It's pretty that's such a good movie. It still holds up today. I love that movie. All right. What's your proudest accomplishment? I'll just get like all sappy and like corny and stuff, and I'll just have to say my kids and my marriage. I think that those are things I'm constantly working on. You're constantly just trying to be present as a husband and as a father. Sometimes you do set them in front of the TV because you're like, hey, I really need to clean the house today, or I really need to do this project. I need you guys to like occupy yourselves for an hour. And then your marriage, I'm trying to stay there. You got to keep the romance alive and everything. So yeah, I would say those two. But what is your favorite show and why? Ooh, I mean, I don't know, man. That's a hard question too. Out of all of them, I don't know if I can answer that. I'll just say off the top of my head, I'll just say Disney's Gargoyles, just because I have so many fond memories of that show. Because like me and my twin brother, we would wake up every morning before school and it was on and we'd watch it. And whenever there was a commercial break, we would run and do whatever it is that we need to do. For instance, like first commercial break, you run to our room, change out of pajamas, get clothes for the day, and put your clothes on and go run back to the TV, because by then it would be back on. Then the next commercial, you'd run, brush your teeth real quick, then get back to where you were, and you just, and I think we had 3 commercial breaks and everything. So it's like you had to like when there was a commercial break, and I want to say it was like 2 minutes, but don't quote me on that. And you just had to really quick, like hurry it up, because by the time that was done, we only had like a couple minutes before we had to go to school. So we had to get in the car and go to school. So I'll just say Disney's Gargoyles, the animated show, so good. I love that show. I wish they would bring it back. I really do. All right. Who is your favorite character in Marvel and in the DC universe? Ooh, okay. So I'm just assuming you're talking about the comic books. So for the comic books, for Marvel, it's Silver Surfer. I love Silver Surfer. I love his story, Norrin Rad on Shangri-La. He sacrificed himself to save his whole planet. I love his power set, power of cosmic. I love that he's on a surfboard. I love that he's all silver. It's so cool. I just love that character. He was constantly at odds of like trying to find planets and everything for Galactus to devour, yada, yada, yada. For DC, if you've watched this channel, it's Aquaman. I love Aquaman. He's so cool. He's like the coolest. I know people give me they give me crap because I like Aquaman. They used to really give me crap before Jason Momoa made him like badass, with the long hair and the tattoos and everything. Yeah, Aquaman, he's so cool. He's always been my favorite DC character since I was little and stuff. He's just so cool. I love how he like talks to fish and everything. Yeah, he's just great. He's just great. All right, last question is, what are your goals for your YouTube channel? Okay, so my goals were always like to just keep getting more and more subscribers. And I do want that, but I guess my goal for this year for my YouTube channel is I do want to do more content with other YouTubers, just because I enjoy talking to other people, and that's the stuff I want to see. I love people sitting down talking about TV shows and movies and all that kind of stuff. I just love that stuff. So I want to do that, and then I also want I want to do live streams, but I don't know how to do that stuff. I need to learn how to do it, and I'm already busy enough as it is, but one of these days I'll sit down and learn how to do it. Yeah. And then the another one is just have repeat viewers. That's all. That's what you guys come back for my stuff, and I really appreciate that. That's what I would just mostly want, just repeat viewers and stuff, just so I can, I mean, yeah, that's like the main thing, and to hopefully make this my main job. But I don't know if that's a possibility, just because with YouTube and just like, you've got to have like so many subscribers to do that stuff. So all right, you guys, that is my Q&A and everything. Did you guys like it? Do you do you even care like what I have to say and all that stuff? If you did like this and you want me to do another one, I'll do another one sometime, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, if you have more questions and you do want me to do another Q&A, you can leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. And thank you guys so much for 5,000. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next video. You guys have a good day. Bye.